This report is coming to you from the police headquarters in Mumbai. Remember, we've been traveling on the road with the pandemic, and Maharashtra is the 8th state that we are bringing you ground reports from. Mumbai has emerged as a major flashpoint for the spread of the virus infection. And for the police force here, it is a particularly challenging time. The police not just has to maintain law and order and social cohesion at this point, its own officers, its own constables are also exposed to the infection every single day. With me now is the Joint Commissioner of Police, Vinay Chaubey. Thank you, sir. सबसे पहले मैं आपसे पूछूंगी, things have been changing every day. Our understanding of science, whether we should be wearing masks, कौन vulnerable है, कौन नहीं है. What is the biggest challenge for the police at this point?
There have been too many demands which have been quite varying, at times even conflicting also.
Can you give us an example as we walk the streets of Mumbai with you? ये जो ऐसे contradiction or conflicting examples, particularly in Mumbai because it's the financial capital of India.
No, see, we want lockdown to be complete, but then Mumbai is financial capital. It has a stock market, it has RBI, many headquarters of many banks, etc. We don't want these services to stop altogether. So on the one hand, we have to stop the general movement of the people, but at the same time, we need to keep such establishments running so that the economy of the country doesn't suffer.
So at the moment, police के लिए सबसे बड़ा challenge क्या है? Come sir, we'll walk. सबसे बड़ा challenge if you had to identify, because your men are also vulnerable. They're at the front line. You've lost four people so far, four policemen to this virus. तो सबसे बड़ा challenge क्या है?
Police has been involved in doing many kind of jobs apart from the regular, say, law and order duties that our people normally do. Like it was, to start with, it was to ensure that the, essential supplies, essential commodities, they should be available. So police, we gave passes to the local kirana shops and local their delivery boys so that the essential food item is available to the people.
Right.
And from there, like I said, essential services like banking services and to some limited extent internet-related services, etc. Those also had to be kept operation so that the basic things keep continuing, because many of our elements on which we are fighting, they are dependent on these services.
But how about keeping the morale of your own men up? वो कैसे होता है? Because they are vulnerable, they are every day getting potentially exposed. Some of yours have been infected and there have been fatalities. Others have recovered well, but stigma होता है. एक society में एक ignorance की वजह से stigma भी हो रहा है. I've read reports of policemen who've gone back to housing societies जहाँ उनके साथ भेदभाव हो रहा है.
Our almost 400 of our people, they were infected, they became COVID positive. But we have been trying to keep the morale of the force. We have all, from very senior level to everybody, has been interacting with each other. Very senior officers, including CP sir himself, has been going to the very, you can say the raid areas where there are a lot of trouble. He himself has led route marches also. We all have been going, meeting the men, and we are trying our level best to take as good care of our men as possible. We have been giving ample supply of personal protection equipments like masks and sanitizers and face mask, and apart from that, those who are on the points, arrangements for food for them has been made.
So close to 400 have been infected so far?
So far, close to 400.
So close to 400 of Mumbai's police has been infected with the virus, giving you a sense of the frontline warrior duty that they're doing. And I'm going to ask the camera to turn around that way and give you a sense of where we're standing. This is in front of the police headquarters in Mumbai. This is the financial capital that at any other time would have been chock-a-block with traffic. But this is, of course, with the restrictions of the lockdown at this point. Sir, there has also been the issue of migrant workers. It has been a difficult issue for you all to handle. The policy has kept changing. पहले बोला गया उनको नहीं move होना, अब वो move हो रहे हैं, trains हैं. But even then there's a lot of chaos. Even in crowded areas like Dharavi, people we saw were lining up to get their registration for the trains. So उस situation में social distancing या physical distancing कैसे हो?
In fact, police has been very actively in the city, in Mumbai city. Police has been very actively involved with this mechanism of sending migrant workers back to their home state or their home places. In fact, all our DCPs themselves have been declared as nodal officers for their sending them back. So they have been they are in touch with the nodal officers of all the states, and as soon as we get NOC from them, we are sending them. We have already a very long list of.
What about the challenge of physical distancing in congested areas of Mumbai? A lot of Mumbai is in congested areas.
Yeah, so what happened, we have for that, we didn't want everybody to come to the police station, so we have made a form like that there are at least 30 persons should select one leader for them, and that leader will they will all fill up the form, and the leader will come and give that form to the police station, and on the basis of that we then contact the concerned estate, nodal officers of the concerned estate, and we seek their NOC. Once we get that, then we get in touch with railways, arrange for the train, get them seated, and send them. So far, by today evening, almost approaching 25 trains would have left by evening.
But what about when workers get a bit agitated? Sometimes there's confusion. Sometimes there can be rumors, like we saw at Bandra when a whole throng of workers were flooding the area.
Yes, since this whole process has been taking some time, so there has been instances when people started walking. Many places our people intercepted them and then convinced them, sent them back, and then explained them what has been done and how it can, in some time they can go home in a much more convenient and safer way.
Sir, what about normal law and order? Because crime may have reduced, but it does not completely stop. But ironically, even handling crime cases could expose policemen to COVID.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, we had a number of such incidents in which we found that the accused was asymptomatic COVID positive, but that we could come to know after our people have handled them.
Can you give an example of some of these cases?
Yeah, like very recently there was one big gold heist of around 7 crores. Our people got hold of all the accused and could recover almost all gold, but when the accused were tested, then it was found that 2 of the accused are positive. So all the team which has handled this accused, they now needs to be tested. So
and other cases like that also?
Yeah, there was some attempt to murder case in there was one attempt to murder case in Bangur Nagar, and a number of other cases. So the normal cases also, since especially in the serious cases where we have to immediately arrest the accused, so the team which is handling them, they are the team which is handling them, they in fact are susceptible to getting infected.
So even normal law and order is exposing you possibly to COVID?
Yes, because it depends upon the person whom our people are handling. The person may be looking absolutely all right. He is completely asymptomatic, but he may be COVID-19 positive. So and our people won't know beforehand that he is positive unless he has even slightest of symptoms. Then our people start taking care. But normally, if somebody is arrested and he is apparently hale and hearty, totally asymptomatic, but actually carrying COVID-19 positive this thing, then it becomes difficult. Then afterwards we need to get our people tested and take care of them.
What is the biggest difficulty that makes Mumbai a different place to manage from other parts of India?
A very large area of Mumbai is very congested. So
Yes.
they like areas where we have slums, the areas where we have chawls, etc. So these areas, population density is very high, and coupled with that, there are certain other structural issues, like they have there are the common toilets which are being used by too many people, and which we feel that it is one of the sources because of which the disease is
Yes.
spreading.
Yes.
So taking care of them, disinfecting them as many times as possible. So these things are being done, but then too many people being in a small space poses a threat for this disease, as we all know.
Final question, if you had to say कि आपको जब रात को नींद नहीं आती तो आप क्या सोचते हैं? I always ask people what keeps you awake at night. तो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा फिक्र किस बात की?
We are just eagerly looking we are looking towards the graph when it is going to come down. That is the biggest this thing, that the number of infections and number of deaths, when that will steadily start going down. That is the main concern, and so that city once again becomes Mumbai becomes the normal Mumbai which is used to be.
Well, we thank you for the service of the Mumbai Police, and thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And if the camera turns around, we did a walk around the police headquarters. This is the epicenter of where the virus is being battled by Maharashtra, the city of Mumbai, and by its police. So far on this day of 11th May, close to 400 men of the Mumbai police infected with the virus, still doing a yeoman's service and keeping their own morale and spirits up.